Run from the cougar, Sophia! Go, 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 go! So we're on the hunt for my Huracan Storado, and it's just over yonder. Well, I know this is one of the weirder introductions to one of my videos, but ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, and welcome to the deep woods of Northern Oregon. We got the Defender 110, but what is in this garage you guys have not seen in a very long time? Well, the last time you guys saw this car, I believe we were in British Columbia, just outside of Vancouver, Canada. That was back in December of 2023. Welcome to 2024. The Huracan Storado is back in business. So this car's been in Oregon since December. We're here at my brother's house, and the reason for that I'm going to explain shortly. But anyways, the Storado has been here since December at my brother's house. I had to fly back to Utah to get the Koenigsegg to reveal the car. A lot got in the way, and now it's May, and well, the car's back. Now, Lamborghini built the Huracan Storado to be like the off-road warrior supercar, I guess. So we're gonna test the capability of this car today. We're gonna head out to the desert, to a dry lake bed. We're finally bringing back the dry lake beds because unfortunately, in the state of Utah, they made driving on lake beds illegal. So we got all these wood planks right here because ironically, I can't actually get the lifted off-road Huracan out of my brother's garage. You're good. Yep, keep her coming. You are good. Easy. I know the Huracan Storado was built to do exactly what we're doing right now, but it still feels a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, this car is brand spanking new. Every option imaginable as we cross a river on a single lane bridge that may or may not have been engineered properly. What's the worst could happen? A lot. This car is so much fun. Oh, go. You all right? We good? This thing is so easy to slide around. We want to avoid all the potholes if possible. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I am addicted to this car. Why did I leave it in Oregon? I think it's safe to say this might be one of the most fun cars that money can buy. It is just so easy to control. What has Lamborghini done? On that bombshell, today's video has been sponsored by Car Keys Express. Now, most of you guys know my daily driver is my Ram TRX. When I bought the truck, I had 2 car keys, and unfortunately, I lost one. I went to the dealership to try to get it replaced. It was so unbearably expensive. I then went to Car Keys Express. I found the same key, the same fob. They had a technician come to my house the very next day. He programmed it, and we were back in business. Forget the inconvenience, forget the hassle of the dealerships. I saved so much money using Car Keys Express, I didn't even have to leave my house. Now, Car Keys Express is the world's largest key replacement company, and if you need a new key, they have 2 options. The first option is something called SnapKey. SnapKey lets you make car keys with your phone. Take photos of your car key, send them to Car Keys Express. A new key is then cut, shipped to you directly, along with a do-it-yourself installer to quickly and easily make the new key work with your car. And it really is that easy with Car Keys Express. If you can take a selfie, you can make a car key using their SnapKey service. It's guaranteed to work, and you can save up to 75% off dealership prices. Now, if you'd prefer to have an expert cut your car key, Car Keys Express can do that too. They have technicians across thousands of neighborhoods in the United States that will come directly to you. So if you need a new car key, be sure to check out Car Keys Express, and using my link in the description below, you guys can get an additional 10% off. Thanks again to Car Keys Express for sponsoring today's video. We gotta drive the Huracan Storado 4 hours that way to the Alvord Desert. Well, it's safe to say we're going where no Lamborghini has ever gone before. Welcome to the Oregon Outback, baby. I just want to shout out this guy right here, driving his U-Haul through the absolute middle of nowhere. I wonder if he did a top speed pass. Honestly, renting a U-Haul makes sense. It just does. Like, you're gonna go on the wildest adventure, take a U-Haul, because whatever happens, who cares? This color verde scandal out here in the desert just looks so good. I am so happy with the spec on this car, and that's part of the reason I canceled my Revuelto, because on the Storado, I got to spec my dream car, and I'm so happy with it, I'm never gonna sell it. Mountains are absolutely gorgeous. You can see the desert right out there as well. So we're gonna walk down there and see if it's safe to actually take the car down there. The crazy thing about these dry lake beds, it can go from this surface to mud in 3.7 seconds. So we gotta bring the car down here, but we gotta be very safe, very cautious. I've been stuck in the mud many times, you guys know this. Sophia has never been stuck in the mud, and we just don't know how she would react.
Do you remember the smart car?
Oh, Sophie! Sophie! Oh my gosh!
I'm sorry.
What?
Oil pan gone.
No, my oil pan's gonna be totally fine. Try to navigate this, and we want to stay as high as possible, We do have the body armor. The parking sensors are going absolutely berserk right now. I realized on camera this probably doesn't look impressive at all whatsoever, but that's not bad.
It looks really cool.
That is a Storado kind of sort of flexed out right now. The problem is we were able to stay high up there, whereas here we can't stay up high. We got to come down. And the problem is we're going to come down. I'm going to put my front splitter right into the dirt right here. If you've ever been off-roading and you've been inside the vehicle, it always feels way more sketchy inside than it looks outside. So you guys can see the outside right now and you're like, doesn't look sketchy whatsoever. But inside, I feel like I am gonna like slide out of the car because the angle in here is so crazy. Sophia's helping guide ever so slightly and cautiously. I was ready to give up on the day, but the Lamborghini Huracan Storado, she continues to amaze. We are so close to the dirt. Just one more little obstacle and we are free and clear. This color looks so crazy good in the desert, so we're gonna do a little bit of recon and just see how much we can actually drive this car before we get her stuck. I have a history of getting cars stuck, but not today, not in 2024. The water is over there, we're gonna avoid that area, but I think out here, I think we got free reign to run. Let's go, baby, let's go. Oh, this is so sick. There's nothing more fun than a lake bed and a Lamborghini. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got room to run.
Recon.
We are doing recon. I know, but hey, can you blame me? Every single time I try to film, Sophia is like, you look dehydrated, your lips are chapped, blah, 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 blah. So I have to get dolled up before I talk to you guys. I'm gonna get all chapped up. It's cherry chapstick, it's quite delicious. Are we good now? You guys shouldn't care how I look on camera. The Storado looks amazing, you look amazing. It doesn't matter what I look like. Now this is pretty hard packed. We should be good to hit top speed in the Storado, which just so happens to be the slowest Lamborghini built since the LM002. Now I was reading on the Lamborghini forums that the roof rack is rated at like 80 to 90 miles an hour. Now we're gonna verify that today very scientifically. This thing is an OEM product that costs an absolute fortune. If it does come flying off, well, it's unfortunate. Now the reason I don't do this anymore on dry lake beds, it's illegal in Utah. The governor of Utah passed some law making it illegal to drive on lake beds. That's why I never do this anymore. So put it in rally mode, traction control off, mash the throttle, turn left, and don't break the seats. You got it? You know what you're doing, you're confident.
How do you put traction control?
Oh my gosh, it's so cool! Whoa, 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 whoa! What? What in That is so sick! Oh my gosh, it's so good! This car is an absolute disaster. It looks like somebody did donuts in it, caked up the barrels of the wheel throughout the balance of the car. So we're gonna try to do 160 miles an hour, but bear in mind, this is very sketchy. So I don't wanna see any comments saying that we're slow. If I die, I wanna die with nice hair.
Exactly.
You're brushing your hair, it's also very windy right now, but your hair is gorgeous, okay? Let the record state, as the final clip being filmed, your hair looks incredible. Now, because this is a very, very technical process, we have the dragging in place, we are getting GPS data on the fly. You're impressed.
I'm very impressed.
This is very scientific, okay? We're not cheating the system. We're not gonna AI this in any way, shape, or form. We are doing this the right way, the fast way. There we go, let's go. 60 miles an hour. That's 80. Come on, Huracan. Oh goodness, you can feel the car fighting that dust. That is 130 miles an hour. 140. Come on, Huracan, let's go. Let's go, that rooster tail's wild. 150, foot is through the floor. That is 160. Rear bend at 163 miles an hour. 165. 170 miles an hour, speedometer indicator, back off, back off. Oh my gosh, across the tracks. That is 160. Rear bend at 163 miles an hour. 165. 170 miles an hour, speedometer indicator, back off, back off. That was very, very sketchy. We're not doing that again. It feels good to be standing on this dirt, mud, and clay. Now, I gotta point out, this Dorado, we are on all-terrain tires here. We also have a rack right here, so we got tons of drag. The car is lifted up off the ground. We're on clay that is a little bit softer than it should be. It's still a little bit hard packed. Now, what's awkward is the draggy showed about 160, maybe. We gotta review the draggy footage. The speedometer showed 170 miles an hour. So Lamborghini, they limited the Dorado to 160 miles an hour, but the speedometer reads 170. Kind of strange. Sophia is a better driver than me, but we're gonna do a little spin class of ourselves in the Dorado. Okay, I'm sorry if I get you dusty, but hey, look at me right now. I'm a filthy dust ball because of you. It's your fault. I didn't do this. This is so disgusting.
Turn this way, turn this way.
This is not my best look. You got your laughs out? We good?
Yeah, we're
spin
good.
class, baby.
Yeah.
Sun's going down. This car is so easy to drift, and you guys know I am nothing special.
Look great.
Did it?
Yeah, it looked great.
I didn't do them super tight. That was more of a drift donut.
It was cool.
Should I do a tight donut too real quick? Poor Soap. Are you okay?
You got carried away.
I had to do it for the audience, the viewers.
So cool.
Did it look good though?
It looks so cool.
Well, I think that's officially gonna do it here at the Alvord Desert. I'm so sorry. We're such a mess. This car is absolutely destroyed, but I want to thank the engineers, the designers, the CEO of Lamborghini for building this absolutely incredible machine. Although it's not that off-road capable, it's not bad.
It does the job.
It does the job,
Enough.
and it looks the part. This is my ad personam, brand new Huracan Dorado, and it is just caked in dust. But you know what? I didn't buy it to just look at it, right?
Exactly.
So you know what? The Verde Scandal, special order, custom seats. It is what it is. Okay, so we are driving a very long ways that way. We got a lot of gravel roads to deal with, and the sun is about to set. Now to show you guys how in the middle of nowhere we are, Sophia's gonna zoom out on the phone. We are in southeastern Oregon. We have very little cell service right now, so I do apologize. So we're just north of the Great Basin in Nevada. I mean, we are so far from the nearest civilization. The closest state highway is a very, very, very long ways there to the north in Burns, Oregon. The Alvord Desert is definitely one of the coolest dry lake beds in the world, and a lot of the world land speed records were actually set here at the Alvord. Now, obviously the lake bed is a little bit wet right now, so there's not quite as much room to run, but what a special place. We're definitely gonna be back here soon with a lot more vehicles. Come on, Utah. Come on, Utah. To the governor of Utah, what were you thinking? You can't drive on dry lake beds in Utah anymore. It's so sad. We're gonna need the craziest detail. Your hair is fine, okay? Sophia, your hair, it looks great. It's never looked better. It's a little crunchy, a little bit gray, a little dusty and dirty, but it looks good. Now you wear it well. No, we don't want to burn fuel, but at the same time, you just gotta let that V10 sing, you know what I'm saying? Well, welcome here to beautiful French Glen, Oregon. So, funny story, I almost moved here when I was a little kid. The population is like 74 residents. We're in the absolute middle of nowhere. There's a schoolhouse here though that's grades kindergarten through 12th grade. My mom's a teacher, she wanted the job. I am so grateful we did not move to French Glen. I'm not a bad place, but I just wouldn't want to move here. Well, many hours later, we have arrived back to my mom's house in Bend, Oregon. I'm absolutely exhausted. What an amazing day out on the Alvord Desert. Huracan Dorado. Such a fun car. I feel like cars are gonna start trending in this direction, especially as performance becomes, I guess, more obtainable and more normalized. Like, you can only go 0 to 60 so fast before you just can't go any faster. This car, though, it combines like the best of both worlds. It is off-road capable, and I use the term loosely. It's not really that capable, but it kind of is. But then it still has the crazy performance of a Lamborghini Huracan. So this car is gonna stay in Oregon, but then it's headed to Arizona. I'm headed to Minnesota, then to Utah, and then I'm gonna reunite with this car in Arizona kind of sort of soon. But on that bombshell, today's video is over.